Here we go. Number 3 here now, guys. Number 3 in my series of 4th anniversary video recording chit-chat videos. Here on this Monday evening, early Monday evening, July the 7th, 2024, at around 6:45 now, guys. I must be pushing 6:45 now. The breeze is picking up a little bit, so it's not bad, but it's becoming harder for me to keep my umbrella in place. It's blowing out and going back and forth here and so on. That's what I was just trying to say now as I was in off the other one. Try. I got the camera in this hand, guys. I got the umbrella in this hand. I only got 2 hands, so when I'm trying to turn the video camera off, it's very awkward to manipulate it, sort of thing. I don't have it on a tripod or off to itself, you know, on something, so I'm holding it with one hand and trying to record while I got the umbrella here, more or less to shade the camera, guys, because it's not like it's too warm or anything for that, but I mean it's just so that the sun doesn't the sun is right behind me here now, and the when I've done that before, when I've made videos where the camera is directly facing the sun, it's caused the camera to go all haywire on me, sort of thing. I think combination of heat and the sun beaming directly down on the camera itself causes it to go all screwy on me. So I've found that it helps a little bit to shade the camera itself with an umbrella or something there, and that only works once almost a dead calm, guys, because if there's any bit of wind at all, slightest breeze, then it takes the camera, it takes the umbrella, and makes everything so damn awkward, guys. Yeah. So alright, so I'll just jump right in here, guys. That's the best way to go about doing this when I make these series of videos like this. So as I was saying, when I began this project, it's an ongoing project, I suppose. It's kind of like a project and a hobby as well. It's an ongoing hobby, because I mean, I've been doing this now, guys, long before I even got this GoPro camera. When I had my old camcorder, which I still have, that I bought for $50 at Canadian Tire back in 2012, I think it was. And when I was living over on New Cove Road before I made my last move, before I moved down to where I'm to now. So 2 moves prior. I've got all those old videos as well. I just wanted to record my life, guys, for whatever anybody wants to do, that sort of thing. But I don't even remember. I had the YouTube channel at that point, or another YouTube channel that I'm after losing. And I can't remember now if I was uploading any videos to the channel with the old I wasn't. I don't believe I was. But I was making the videos anyway. And at some point I might start uploading some of those old videos as well, guys, to my channel. That stuff that I was doing before I moved over to Larkaw, before I started doing this stuff kind of officially, in a sense. Because it kind of captures my life from I guess around my mid-40s, mid-50s, almost 60 now. Around my mid-40s onward there, guys. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I should be about right. And kind of all the same sort of thing, to be honest with you, guys. The same way of living, it's going through the same sort of stuff and so on, that, and same struggles and all the rest of it, sort of thing, you know. But and I've had a YouTube channel. I'm one of the older people on YouTube now, guys, but by that I mean I'm one of the individuals that's been on YouTube for quite some time. I set up my first account with YouTube, guys, within, I would say, if it wasn't the first year that YouTube was on the go, it was within the first maybe couple, 2 or 3 years that YouTube was set up. I set up an account with them and been on YouTube ever since, sort of thing. So to be honest with you, that rate should put somebody like myself in a special position. I ought to have perks and all the rest of it for being such a long time user of that platform, to be honest with you. But anyway, and the main thing was to be able to, at the time when I set up the account, was to just check out videos and comment on videos and all that sort of stuff, guys. I couldn't comment on any videos when I first started checking them out because I didn't have an account. I don't know what it is like now, but then you could look at videos on YouTube without having an account, but you couldn't comment on anything. You had to have an account in order to voice opinions on the videos, comment on the videos, all that sort of stuff. And I'm big on the commenting part, guys. I'm big because I just jibber jab to no one anyway. And so I've always been big on expressing my viewpoints on the videos that I was watching, and you know, just seeing what would come out of that sort of thing, you know. So I was doing that for years, actually, God, years before I decided to do the video thing itself. And my initial first YouTube channel was called White Man Native Mind, to be honest with it, and because it was tying into my spiritual connections with First Nations people and all that sort of stuff. And even though I'm from European descent and all that sort of stuff, my spirituality, my spiritual connections, my mindset and all that sort of stuff is very, very much connected with First Nations people and their ways of thinking and all that sort of stuff. And so I decided to have my first channel entitled that, and I got a lot of flack for that. I shouldn't say a lot of flack, but I got some flack for that from people like Ask Me Why in the heck I had my channel named that, because it seemed stupid to people. Even though, guys, I don't know why people are so damn hypocritical on YouTube, because I've seen the dopiest channel names you can possibly imagine. Far, far worse than that, you know, and nobody's saying anything about it, sort of thing, you know. So, you know. So I had that channel for quite a few years, guys, and something went all screwy on it with it some years back, and I got blocked out of that channel one day. I couldn't get back into it because I don't have a paid account and all the rest of it. I couldn't provide the verification stuff and all the rest of it. So I basically lost that channel. I suppose I've lost. I haven't accessed it for years now. I had 50 odd subscribers on that channel, guys, so I lost my subscribers, and no videos, but I mean, I was after, it was a ton of material that I was after commenting on and all the rest of it over the few years up to that point, sort of thing. And I said, like, I want to have an account with YouTube. I want to keep this going and so on and so forth. So I used my when Google bought out the YouTube. I already had a Google email account, so I was able to access the YouTube through my Google email account, and that's what I've been doing ever since. You know. And so about 4 years ago, I decided, you know, enough is enough of this sort of thing. I want to take it up a notch and start making my own material, creating my own material, and all the stuff that I'm talking about, voicing my opinions on other people's videos. I just want to make my own videos about these things and upload them and see where I get with it, sort of thing, you know. And so it's partly to record my life, guys, as it's unfolding, and to just express my opinions on any number of things, you know, because I'm a very, very opinionated person, guys. And but I didn't want to make it that alone, and just put this camera, I'm right on one side of now, guys, while I'm checking at the time here, 9 minutes. It's unbelievable how freaking fast 14 minutes can go here, guys. I didn't quite know what to make the channel about, guys, and I'm not going to lie to you, 4 years on now at this, I still don't quite know what to be making my channel about, because I don't really want to be boxed in to any one particular thing. So I have a bunch of walking tour videos on my channel, guys. I was doing some vintage glassware videos there for a while when I was at my last place, and I was buying up the glassware stuff and all the rest of it, making a bit of a hobby out of that. I lost half of that, guys. Broke my heart to friggin' lose it in my last move. I saw some videos online, people doing that sort of stuff, big videos about that sort of stuff. A lot of my videos, more and more of my videos are going to be topic oriented type videos, guys. A whole bunch of stuff I want to make videos about along those lines. Capturing special events, you know, like Canada, this past Canada Day, and special events around town. We've got our stuff like this one is happening. Whatever the case might be, whatever happens that goes on around me as I'm recording. We are into our cruise ship season now, so I was thinking about making some videos throughout the summer, the cruise ships that come into the harbour and them docking and leaving and all that sort of stuff, particularly the videos of them leaving port, because that's kind of interesting to watch them leaving port sort of thing, and so you can see what kinds of ships come into port. And it's just we've got our pedestrian mall on the go now downtown. Thought about making some videos about that soon. You know, I did it last year. It's just to walk up through the you know, and just so we can see what's going on sort of thing. I've already made videos about that anyway, to be honest with you. So I just don't know how to focus the channel, guys. You know, it's like what to focus it on, or whether I should just be focused on any one particular thing. So I don't know if that's working against me considerably as to my channel taking off, really taking off, the way I would have hoped that it would by now, you know. Or it was just the way that I'm just making my videos. I would say that a good chunk of it is possibly just the way I'm making my videos. They're very rough and ready. They're very uncut. They're you know, they're very, I guess, very unprofessional looking for what the standards are now. And but to be honest with you guys, check the time there again now. To be honest with you guys, when YouTube first started out, it was never meant to be something so damn professional as it is now. I don't believe it was, because my understanding of YouTube when it first started out was that it was just meant to be an avenue for people who couldn't get stuff published any other way, guys. You know, it's like people that wanted to make video material, you know, they want to go for some company or whatever, or you know, it's all this hassle to trying to publish stuff conventional ways and so on. That I think YouTube originally was first set up so people could just record and publish stuff, and it would be a very open, kind of democratic way to go about doing it, and anybody could do it, and anybody could, you know, like make whatever you want to make and upload it and publish it and all the rest of it sort of thing. It was just any old thing at all, guys. It was any old thing at all, you know. And so, like with everything, I almost think sometimes it gets really corrupted or whatever, in that in just, what's it been, like 10 or 15 years or so, YouTube's been on the go. And in 10 or 15 years, guys, it's gone from just people uploading own videos of just any old thing at all, to now people making virtual Hollywood production videos, you know, investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of insanely fancy equipment and studio recording stuff, and having to download editing software and everything that goes into the highly polished videos and so on. And so it is causing your average low priced YouTuber like myself, it's forcing us right off to the fringes, guys, and pretty much into oblivion, because like I'm sure I'm speaking for millions of other people the world over that record stuff and so on, that it makes it damn near impossible for us people that don't have the money to invest the hundreds of thousands of dollars into the fancy equipment and the fancy editing software and all the rest of it, to be able to record anything, to upload anything, and for it to take off. You know, so it becomes, no matter what you do, no matter what you record, if you don't do it that way, it becomes almost impossible for your channel to take off to an extent, you know. So I can record anything under the sun going on here right now, guys. Anything that might pop up, so on that, and just capture the moment and sort of thing. We have antique car shows going on around town every year. I mean, I could record that sort of thing. If it's not a certain high polished way, people won't bother with it. And I'm going to say it's other things too, and I'm going to get into that in a second here now, guys. But I'm doing it again. Every one is getting longer than the other one. Okay, I'm going to cut this off now, guys. This is going to be my last one now in a second or so. So I'm going to take care, God bless, and I'll start up in a moment or two. Okay, bye-bye.